So I was gonna do a video anyway talking about like the price. A lot of people are asking, what's it gonna go up to? What do I think it's gonna go up to? Yada yada. And it's funny, like Nate messaged me too, saying that the biggest problem with the squeeze narrative is that they all have to be covered at the same time. Which, yeah, that's mine too. That's simply not true. And again, you have to go back before May. Like that's what I had to do. I had to go back before May. I had to look at it from the beginning of the year because back in, January it 10x'd. It went from like $2 to over 20, and then either got the shit shorted out of it, which is very likely, and then it was down at 5 and based, and then went up to into the teens, and then went back down and came back up into the teens, and then went up 6 7x ish, something like that. Technically, it went into the 30s for a day there, so it really kind of a little more than 2x'd. So there's no way to know exactly how many shorts covered at that time. With all the shit they can do, that's the hardest thing to gauge. It's the hardest thing to gauge. All we know is that, it's based at a higher level, it's ran up twice, and based at a higher level each time. That's really all you know. So you could assume that the next run up would probably be, somewhere in the hundreds, maybe. But maybe it only, goes up to the 80s or 90s real fast or something, then gets halted and then dies down a bit. I just think that and again, going back all the way back to January now, like looking at shit, I really think there's a very distinct possibility that a lot of people that were all over the place everywhere after June 2nd saying, I'm a millionaire now, and oh, thank God, and blah, blah, blah. For the most part, I can't blame them at all because I'm talking about the same fucking thing now. I'm talking about when this goes off, when this goes down, being ready, being prepared, take fucking profits. We're not going to let June 2nd happen to us again. And these guys were probably the same mindset that they weren't going to let January 26th or whatever it was happen to them again. When it ran up, they were going to take some profits. I don't like the way that the live streamers, I don't like that, Trey went about the way that he did. So, I'm not going to go about it that way. I'm notifying you guys what I think needs to be done, what we should do as a whole, be smart. The only big number in your head should be where are you comfortable taking profits at, and then coasting and seeing what happens with it. Is it going to get sold off a bit and drop down a bit? Is it going to keep running and then you just have to set a higher limit to buy back in? There's a lot of questions. I don't believe the buy button is going to disappear again because it's been addressed. They got in trouble for it. Like the largest fine in history for that fucking bullshit happening. And there's no excuse for it anymore now because they have the liquidity that they need. They have everything in place that they need. I think a lot of what's going on, a lot of what we're seeing outside of the stock market that people really aren't talking about is getting set up to have the liquidity in place for this. For people when they want to get out, they'll be able to get out or buy in or whatever because I think it's going to be big when it goes down. I'm not looking at a gigantic squeeze narrative. I'm just not. I think it's structured. It's going to be structured. This has happened twice now with this stock, and they're like me. There ain't even going to be a third strike. Once it happens twice, it's going to happen again, and they're going to do what they can to prevent it. Like that's just the bottom line. They're going to do what they can to prevent it, and that's what all these filings and shit are for. They're going to help keep some order in place with it. I don't think they're just going to, allow it to run up like that. Really? How the fuck you going to die? But I don't know. No one knows. That's the thing. Like, no one fucking knows. Nobody. So that's why, I think it's just smartest to play it out that way. Take it day by day. And if this thing gets to a position to where, hopefully, after next trading week, we'll know for sure, can this be traded long-term now with success? Can we fucking buy some long positions, long options, and it be profitable and not get crushed or killed? This Friday is going to dictate a lot of the validity in that moving forward. Like, are they saving up a bunch of shorts? to fucking smash us down on Friday to push those, make sure these contracts aren't in the 40s, 35s, 34. It's possible. I mean, nobody fucking knows. Nobody. Where'd this bitch go? So again, I think that's the smartest way to play this is, you know, the only big number you should be worried about is where your profit target is, the percentage of profits that you want to take. Where the fuck is that number at? Worry about that one. And, you know, we'll just take it day by day. I want to get ahead of ourselves. Again, like looking back at this from July till now, it's just, or January till now, it makes a lot more sense as to why a lot of people did what they did. Because I know I damn sure am not about to let my fucking shit get away from me again. It's not gonna fucking happen. So I understand why those guys, having gone through what they went through in January when I wasn't here and I wasn't around, why they did what they did. Again, just disagree with how they fucking did it. I mean, that's my take on it. You know, I think it's being set up to be managed. No one knows how they're going to manage it. No one knows how high it is going to go. Fuck. And that shouldn't be a focus. I just don't think that should be a focus of how high it can go, because then you're just setting yourself up to do the same fucking thing. And if you weren't here before June 2nd, I can understand, you know, maybe wanting to know, maybe like, what number do you really think it is or whatever. But that's the best thing I can tell you. It's absolutely stupid to even focus on a number. It's dumb to focus on any sort of price target. Absolutely stupid. You see some money that can fucking make things a lot better for you, you fucking take it. Bottom line, you take it. Fuck. And then you wait. That's it. That's what these guys did. That's literally what they did on the 2nd. They took a bunch of profits. You know, shit fucking dropped down by over half. And then they were able to get back in at a juicy fucking discount. And then ride it back up. And then who knows if they didn't take more fucking profits the second run up. Like, no one knows, but I do know that I would be just very happy if the people in my channel and my subscribers are significantly, like, smarter this go around. Assuming there is a go round, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. And this is what fucking happened already. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Day at a time, just one day at a time. That's all. We'll figure it out as we go along. I think that that's all we should really ask for, you know. It's trending upward. That's awesome. The turnaround looks like it is fucking official. It is happening, but still no guarantee. Still no fucking guarantee. So let's give it the next week or two. See where we're at. See what the volatility's like. See where the price is at. And, you know, we'll touch base with this then. But still, I don't think I'm ever going to put a price target in my head that I'm looking for. I'm going to take this shit in stride. And when my head and my heart say, hey, take your fucking profits and go, I'm going to do that. Bottom fucking line. I don't care. I'm not fucking this up a second time. There's just no chance in hell. I'm going to do exactly what these guys did, and I'm sure they're going to do the same thing again. So, I'll be what the fuck it's going to be. So, keep that in mind. Make that the only number you're concerned about. Your fucking number being a percentage of profits over your initial investment that you want to take. That's it. That's bottom fucking line, guys. That's where I stand with it. I'm never going to call a number ever on this channel. If that's a problem, you know, understandable, but I'm just going to keep showing you what I can show you and inform you with what I've studied and what I've noticed and any of my own personal indicators with how I've been viewing this. They trigger something that makes you go, hey, yeah, this looks like it's going to be doing something big, get ready, whatever. But ultimately, everything is your decision. Everything is when you want to invest, when you want to invest more, when you want to take profits, how you want to view this thing, whatever. Just if you were here before June 2nd, you already know, do not get caught with your fucking pants down again. And if you're here after June 2nd, I want to make sure you don't make the mistake that we made and that I believe the vast majority of people made in January when they didn't take profits and they got shorted into oblivion. That's it. That's all. Day by day, no big numbers. Get them out of your head if you have them. It's going to fuck you up. It is literally going to fuck you up if this thing decides to blow up. But let's get some movement in the right direction. Let's get over 40, and work towards 50. And then we can start talking about, some bigger movement or whatever. Plus, I'll have more fucking information in front of me, too, to evaluate and look at and give you guys, a better conclusion to the direction I believe it's heading, and if it looks similar to what happened prior to June 2nd to me, at least if it looks like that's what's going on. So that's that. Again, I'm not going to give out any numbers. No big numbers, none of that. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to try to keep educating y'all as best I can and giving you good views on the scenario and our investments as a whole. And try to make sure we're all as intelligently prepared as possible to make sure we make money when the opportunities are there. That's my goal. That's what this channel's for. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. So.